Let's now go to Kyiv, where Oleksiy Haran is a professor of comparative politics at Kyiv-Mohyla Academy. And you're speaking to us from a very dark room because of electricity blackouts, the daily ones that you have. But given that Zelensky has been given a Thursday deadline, he has some very tough choices to make, doesn't he?
Well, the question is not about Zelensky. The question is about Ukraine, because it's about existence of Ukraine. You know what Putin actually have in this plan. Actually, he is rewarded for aggression, because according to this plan, Ukraine is to withdraw its forces from non-occupied territories, and Ukrainian army should be reduced. So for me, it's very, very difficult, for any of us, it's very, very difficult to understand. So it's not Ukraine which is attacking Russia, it's Russia which is attacking Ukraine, and we are to reduce our army. We are not threatening Russia at all. So I hope that, as you mentioned, it's kind of template. There's no much time for the deadline created by Trump, but still, I think there would be diplomacy not only from Ukrainian side, but also from European side to persuade Trump that it will be capitulation, actually not only for Ukraine. This would be capitulation for Europe and for the United States, because by doing it, Trump will show that he's a weak leader. He's rewarding the aggressor. So basically, he creates incentives for future aggression, not only for Russia, but also for China, and so on. You see, in this plan, there are several very, very strange things. For example, they are talking about that US and Russia are allowing Ukraine to be on the path of European integration, but it's not for Russia to decide. It's not even to the US, to decide the relations between the EU and Ukraine. It's between us and Ukraine. There are other strange things, actually. There is the dictate over Ukrainian domestic policy when we should conduct elections. This is, this is very, very strange.
So Professor Oleksiy Haran, it sounds like you're saying that you believe this is a draft proposal that is favorable to Russia in many ways. Now, we have heard from the Russian president in the last hour, in fact, saying the plan can be the basis for a final resolution, but also admits that details need to be discussed. Do you think it's going to be possible at all to bring both to the table to have those kind of negotiations?
Okay, look, we are, as I have said, Ukraine, with our European partners, with Canada, with Japan, we will try to persuade President Trump not to do, at least not to make such disastrous concessions to Russia. When you said it's American plan, no, it's the plan which came out of negotiations between Witkoff and Dmitriev from Russian side. Well, actually, Rubio was in the team with Witkoff, but basically this is American-Russian proposal. And what we see, Ukrainians, that a lot of things are written by Russia, not by Americans, even the wording. So that's why we think there is still possibility, to try to persuade President Trump. I'm pretty sure there are people around Trump who understand the danger of this so-called plan. Again, not only for Ukraine.
All right, thank you very much.
It can be compared actually to Munich Agreement in 1938, which was imposed on Czechoslovakia, and then Hitler seized Czechoslovakia, Poland, and the World War II started. So it shouldn't be like Munich-type agreement, definitely.
Okay, thank you for those extra thoughts there, Mr. Professor Oleksiy Haran from Kyiv.
Thank you.